They told you that shadows were harmless. They told you that silence was empty. They told you that the world behind you was safe. But Michael says otherwise. He whispers tonight, you are being watched. Not in the ways you can see, not in the ways you have prepared for, but through something so ordinary, so close, so unexpected, that you never thought it could hide eyes. A camera hidden, not in the places you fear, but in the things you trust. The reason your spirit has been restless, the reason your chest tightens when the room is quiet, the reason you feel eyes even when you are alone, it is because there has been an unseen gaze. They thought they could hide it. They thought they could record without consequence. They thought your innocence would blind you forever. But heaven has seen it, and Michael has spoken, the hidden is about to be revealed. This is not to terrify you, it is to free you. For the enemy watches, but heaven protects. The same way shadows try to creep, light is breaking them apart. What was hidden in secrecy is being pulled into the open. What was placed against you without your knowing will now collapse under the weight of exposure. Michael says, do not ignore this. The unease you felt was not your imagination. The shiver in your spirit was not without reason. You were being warned, you were being guided, you were being shielded. And now, the shout has gone out, what was hidden cannot remain hidden. The very tool they meant to use against you will be their downfall, and the same heaven that defended you in silence will vindicate you in light. So, listen carefully, your spirit is sharper than you know. Trust the nudges. Trust the signs. Trust the feeling that tells you when something is not right. Because Michael is guarding you, even when shadows attempt to watch. Their eyes will fail, but your steps will be protected. Michael says, do not let fear take root in your heart, because while shadows may have tried to place eyes upon you, light has already exposed their schemes. You were never alone in those silent moments when unease filled the air. You thought it was your imagination. You told yourself to forget it. But that tug in your chest was heaven's warning. That chill in your spirit was Michael whispering, be alert, something is not as it seems. They placed their trust in technology, in deception, in hidden tools to spy, but heaven says every hidden thing has an expiration date. Every scheme has a moment when it collapses under truth. And that moment is now. The same hidden camera they thought would be their power has become their trap. What they did behind curtains will now be exposed in daylight. Their secret eyes are being blinded, and their plans are turning to dust in their hands. But listen carefully, this is not about you living in paranoia. This is about you learning to trust the guidance you already carry inside. The reason you felt restless, the reason you felt watched, the reason you could not shake the thought that something was wrong, those were not empty fears. They were signs. Heaven has sharpened your spirit so you can see beyond what your eyes can catch. And Michael says, never again doubt your own discernment. You are more awake, more aware, more shielded than you have ever been. This exposure is the beginning of a turning. As their hidden tools are uncovered, your freedom expands. As their shadows collapse, your light grows stronger. The very thing they tried to use against you will be the evidence that clears your path. The watchers will be watched. The deceivers will be unmasked. The hunters will fall into their own nets. And you will rise out of the shadows free, protected, and untouchable. Michael says, stand firm. Do not panic. Do not let fear be louder than faith. Because you are surrounded, not by cameras, not by shadows, but by angels. Where they placed their gaze to harm, heaven placed its shield to guard. No weapon formed against you will stand, and no hidden plot will remain unseen. Their devices are being dismantled. Their secrets are being shouted. And you are walking into freedom with your head lifted high. Michael says, the reason your spirit has felt heavy is not because you are weak, but because you are sensitive to what others cannot see. Where human eyes stop, your spirit begins to see. And when shadows tried to place their gaze on you through hidden tools, your inner light knew it, even when your mind dismissed it. That unease, that tension, that sudden alertness, it was heaven's way of telling you, you are being watched, but you are also being protected. They thought the camera was their power. They thought the hidden eye was their weapon. But what they forgot is this: heaven sees deeper than any device. Michael's sword cuts sharper than any hidden lens. Angels stand taller than any scheme placed in silence. What they meant to use to monitor you has become the very evidence against them. For nothing hidden can remain hidden forever, and nothing crooked can escape the justice of heaven. And now, your life is entering a new season of awakening. You will no longer dismiss the whispers in your spirit. You will no longer silence the warnings in your chest. You will no longer doubt the divine intuition placed inside of you. Because Michael says, from this day forward, you will trust what heaven shows you first. You will see through masks. You will sense lies before they are spoken. You will know when something is not right, even before it is revealed. This is not a gift meant to burden you, it is meant to guard you. What once felt like paranoia will now feel like clarity. What once felt like fear will now feel like discernment. You will not walk blind into traps, because your spirit has been trained in the fire of betrayal. You are awake now, and nothing will put you back to sleep. Michael says, the watchers will fall, but you will rise. Their hidden gaze will collapse, but your destiny will expand. The very eyes they tried to place on you will now be turned against them. The devices meant to catch you will catch their own guilt. And while their shadows scatter, your light will shine brighter than ever before. So walk without fear. Lift your head. You are not the watched, you are the chosen. You are not the victim, you are the protected. You are not the one trapped, you are the one being freed. The breakthrough has already begun, and heaven will not allow you to be touched by what was meant to harm you. Michael says, the shadows that once followed you have already begun to scatter, but now comes the most important part: how you walk forward. You are not just surviving, you are stepping into a divine rebuilding. What the enemy thought would break you has only trained you. What the hidden watchers thought would intimidate you has only awakened you. And now heaven whispers, this is the time to walk in your new strength. Step 1. Trust your discernment. No longer doubt the nudges, the chills, the sudden heaviness in your chest. Those are not accidents, they are signals. They are heaven's way of guarding your path. What once felt like fear is actually foresight. What once felt like paranoia is actually protection. Michael says, from now on, listen when your spirit speaks, for your spirit is heaven's messenger inside you. Step 2. Guard your space. Do not open doors carelessly. Not every voice deserves access. Not every hand deserves your trust. You have been through betrayal, you have seen what hidden motives can do. That experience is wisdom now. Use it. Protect your energy. Protect your peace. For the next chapter of your life is too precious to be interrupted by shadows. Step 3. Embrace the blessings. Heaven does not just remove darkness, it replaces it with light. As hidden cameras are being exposed, hidden opportunities are being revealed. You will notice unexpected favor, someone offering help without you asking, a door opening without you knocking, a blessing arriving without you chasing. These are not coincidences. They are divine alignments, heaven's way of showing you that you are moving in the right direction. Step 4. Stand boldly in public testimony. Michael says your rising is not meant to stay hidden. People will see your resilience. They will witness your glow. They will notice that what should have destroyed you actually strengthened you. Do not shrink back. Do not hide your light. For your story is not only yours, it is also a lamp for others who are still in the dark. And finally, step 5, rest in protection. You are not being watched by shadows anymore, you are being surrounded by angels. Michael and his army have set a shield around your life. No hidden eye can pierce it. No weapon can cross it. You are safe. You are covered. You are free. So walk forward with your head lifted. What was once hidden against you has been destroyed. What was once used to intimidate you has been overturned. And now, Michael says, your journey ahead is not one of fear, but of favor. Not of watching your back, but of lifting your eyes. Not of survival, but of overflow. Michael says, the shadows have fallen. The watchers have been silenced. The hidden eyes have been blinded. Now begins the unveiling of your new life. The enemy thought they could intimidate you, but all they have done is prepare you for the glory that is about to unfold. What was meant to trap you has become the very stage of your testimony. What was meant to shame you has become the reason your head is lifted higher than before. You are not walking back into fear, you are stepping forward into favor. Michael says, this is the turning season where blessings will no longer be delayed. Every tear you cried has watered seeds you did not even know you planted. Every prayer you whispered in pain has built bridges you cannot yet see. And now, the answers are coming, the doors are opening, the flood is beginning to pour. Do not look for small blessings, expect overflow. This is not a season of crumbs, it is a season of tables being set before you. Tables of opportunity, tables of healing, tables of abundance. The very places where you were once overlooked will now become the very places you are honored. The same people who doubted you will see your light and know it could only be heaven. Michael says, your new life will not look like your old pain. The heaviness will lift. The fear will dissolve. The loneliness will be replaced with divine connections that truly value you. People of light will enter your life, those who honor your spirit, those who speak truth without hidden motives, those who will walk beside you in authenticity. Heaven is sending helpers, protectors, encouragers. You will not walk alone anymore. And in your work, in your purpose, in your calling, favor will rise. Opportunities that felt impossible will come knocking. Paths that were blocked will clear suddenly. What others thought you could never reach will now be handed to you with ease. Michael says, this is your inheritance, this is your portion. You were not created to live in shadows, you were created to shine. And heaven will not allow the schemes of the enemy to silence that light any longer. So step boldly, child of light. Your future is not fragile, it is fortified. Your blessings are not uncertain, they are secured. Your destiny is not delayed, it is unfolding even now. The hidden eyes that once watched you cannot touch you, because Michael's shield surrounds you, heaven's army guards you, and your path is drenched in light. This is not the end. This is the beginning. And Michael declares, walk in it, for your new life has already begun. Michael says, now that the shadows are broken and the watchers have been silenced, it is time to look ahead, because your life was never meant to stay in survival, it was meant to step into purpose. The enemy tried to distract you with fear, tried to drain your energy with betrayal, tried to convince you that you were small, unimportant, and unnoticed. But heaven always knew the truth, you carry a divine mission, and this new chapter is the doorway to that calling. You are not just protected, you are chosen. You are not just free, you are appointed. You are not just surviving, you are carrying light that others need. And Michael says, your purpose is bigger than your pain. Everything you went through, every betrayal you endured, every hidden eye that tried to watch you, it has all been part of shaping you for this moment. You have wisdom now that you could not have gained any other way. You have strength now that no storm can break. You have resilience that glows even in the darkest of nights. Michael whispers, your mission is not just about you, it is about others who will walk through what you already survived. You will become a guide, a voice, a light. Where others are still trapped in shadows, your story will help them find the way out. Where others doubt their own worth, your life will remind them that heaven never forgets. You will carry peace into places of chaos. You will carry healing into places of pain. You will carry truth into places of lies. And do not think you are unprepared. Michael says, you already have everything you need. Your scars are not your weakness, they are your testimony. Your tears are not your shame, they are your wisdom. Your survival is not your ending, it is your beginning. The gifts you carry will begin to surface more clearly now. Your intuition will sharpen. Your words will carry weight. Your presence will shift atmospheres. This is not by chance, this is by divine design. So step forward with courage. Stop questioning whether you are ready because heaven has made you ready. Stop doubting whether you are enough because you were chosen. Stop fearing whether you will fail, you cannot fail when heaven is the one guiding your steps. Michael stands beside you, not only as your protector but as your commander, urging you into the fullness of your mission. The watchers are gone, but the witnesses are coming. People will see your rising. People will hear your voice. People will feel the shift when you enter the room. And it will not be for your glory, it will be for heaven's. For your life will be proof that no shadow, no betrayal, no hidden camera, no secret scheme can stop the destiny of one chosen by God. Michael says, the moment you step into your mission, the whole universe begins to rearrange itself around you. The watchers have been silenced, the shadows have scattered, and now the stage is being cleared for your true purpose to shine. What once felt like chaos is now becoming order. What once felt like loss is now becoming gain. And what once felt like betrayal is now being rewritten as the very foundation of your breakthrough. You are stepping into a time when every step you take will be aligned with divine purpose. Michael says, watch carefully, for the signs will be undeniable. An opportunity you never expected will come to your door. A conversation will unlock something greater. A connection will lead you to your next assignment. These are not random, these are divine alignments, heaven's way of telling you, your mission is unfolding. Abundance is not only about money, it is about overflow in every area. Your peace will overflow. Your relationships will overflow with authenticity. Your work will overflow with meaning. Your path will overflow with open doors. Michael whispers, do not limit what heaven can give you. Expect abundance in ways that surprise you, in places you thought were barren, in areas where you once gave up hope. And this abundance is tied to your calling. Because you are not just being blessed for yourself, you are being blessed so that you can bless others. The strength you carry now will be used to lift those who are weak. The wisdom you hold will guide those who are lost. The light you shine will become a beacon for those still in darkness. This is why your life had to go through the fire, so that when others see you, they will see living proof that nothing can stop the destiny of the chosen. Michael says, walk boldly into this. The abundance is not far, it is near. The mission is not in the distance, it is here. Your story has prepared you, your scars have trained you, your survival has equipped you. And now, your next steps are not steps of fear, but of authority. You will speak and be heard. You will move and doors will open. You will believe and see miracles. This is your season of convergence, the place where purpose meets provision, where mission meets abundance, where calling meets confirmation. And Michael declares over you, nothing can stop it now. Not shadows, not watchers, not betrayal, not fear. Your destiny is unfolding, and it will not be delayed again. Michael says, the season you are walking into will not remain hidden. Heaven has decided that your story will be seen, your rising will be known, your testimony will become a light for many. Once, you were watched in secret by hidden eyes, but now you will be witnessed in the open by countless eyes who will see the glory that rests upon you. The watchers used shadows, but heaven will use light. The difference is this, their watching was meant to harm, but heaven's witnessing is meant to honor. You will notice this shift in how people respond to you. Where once they doubted, now they will believe. Where once they overlooked, now they will acknowledge. Where once they dismissed, now they will listen. And this transformation will not be subtle, it will be undeniable. Michael says, your life is about to become a living testimony, a story others will point to and say, this is proof that heaven fights for the chosen. Do not shrink back when this happens. Do not hide your blessings or minimize your rising. For your testimony is not only about you, it is about those who need to see that light conquers darkness, that truth conquers lies, that faith conquers betrayal. You survived so you could shine. You endured so you could encourage. You were protected so you could proclaim that protection exists. Michael whispers, your testimony will not be in whispers, it will be in shouts. The same way the hidden cameras were uncovered, your blessings will be revealed in ways that no one can deny. Promotions, opportunities, relationships, breakthroughs, they will all unfold so clearly that even your enemies will not be able to question it. And it will not be for pride, but for purpose. The more you rise, the more others will rise with you. For your story is not just your own, it is a mirror for others who are still trapped in their own shadows. When they see you walking free, they will believe freedom is possible. When they see you shining after betrayal, they will believe healing is real. When they see you blessed after being watched, they will believe that protection never left them either. So stand tall now. Lift your voice. Let your light be seen. Michael declares, your testimony is not private, it is public. Your story is not small, it is global. And your blessings will not be hidden, they will shine like the morning sun for all to witness.